Hey, this is Potter from the Candy and Potter Show on Hot 103.7 in Seattle, and you're listening to the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
Call us, 847-866-W when you want. It's 847-866-9687. And I've said some pretty naughty things tonight, ladies.
Who cares?
Portions of our show may be inappropriate for younger and more sensitive listeners. We believe this, SuperRICH, to be artistically and culturally significant. We will be here until 3 a.m. All right.
You mean 4, because it is 3. Yeah, so here's a story. White supremacist gets 248-year sentence for attacking 3 women and announces engagement to kill her. So let's read about this.
How the hell does a 248-year sentence even, sound right?
Well, that's what happens a lot of times when you get,
you might
these
as well
bad
kill
crimes.
him, because it's a waste of money in the jail system, because you have to feed him, you have to support him. Just kill him out back. He's a white supremacist. He's a racist piece of dirt.
Why are you giving him 248 years when he's not even going to live for another 20,
And
probably?
then, here's my thing. I love the people who say, well, I'd rather be dead than be in jail. I get jail is not fun. I get jail is not a vacation. I get jail, you might get raped. I've heard that's a little bit overrated because they protect you now. That whole Bubba scenario is not real as it was 10 years ago. But listen, you don't know what happens when you die. You could be dead forever. Wouldn't you rather maybe be alive and at least see something? I would. Because I'm not religious. I'm literally frightened to death. I'm literally scared crapless. I don't want to die. I literally would rather be in a jail for 23 hours and be dead. I'm just saying. So, if you want to prevent white supremacists who are dirtbags who attack 3 women, then you need to kill them immediately. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
they're going to get
with
some
that.
treatment. They'll get some special meals. There'll be a way where someone sneaks in drugs for him. I'm not saying it's going to be a grand old time in jail, but the guards might sleep a little bit, and he might get a little cocaine and have a little fun. They might let him, when he behaves, watch a little TV. Kill the piece of dirt. I don't get why we're so easy on these criminals. Once they are found guilty, take them out back, be like the 1800s, and hang them. I'm not kidding. So what else does it say?
I mean, it's a better solution to everything.
Yeah, that's true.
It just makes sense. It's like, why do we even give them the room in jail?
Do you even think that? What do you think? Would you think that he would rather get killed or be sentenced to 248 years, which just sounds so outrageous because it's not even possible to live that long?
I think, well, it depends on the person. Some people are not afraid of death. So I think you should ask them, what would you rather have, and give them the opposite. Maybe in that scenario.
Bruce Wayne,
that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, that's kind of a cool idea.
And kind of trick them, and you don't tell them. You'd be like, what do you want? You have a lie detector test, and whatever they don't want, or if they want to be dead, put them in jail. You know what I mean?
So this is from San Bernardino, California.
I'm just saying, SuperRICH, why are we giving them so many rights?
Oh, yeah, I know. But that's how it is with every place. I mean,
it's getting worse too.
Death penalty is gone in pretty much every state, except good old Texas. It still is alive and well in Texas.
There is a death penalty. They die when they're 72. So basically, you die when you die.
At least you get to have a big old happy meal before you die. A self-proclaimed white supremacist convicted on 16 counts was sentenced Thursday to 248 years to life in prison.
248 years to life? What was he supposed to live till 400?
Hey, you never know.
That's my point.
You can't take the risk.
That's my point. Why not give him life in jail instead of 248 years?
Well, I'm sure you need a number. Well, because all the counts add up to probably how many years the state has specified for those counts. So
yeah,
that's why it all added up to that number.
Those numbers are so logical.
It's so weird to think 248 years. That'll be like 20. There'll be 2,260 or something. Just what's the future going to be like around then? It's so eerie to think, what's it going to be like if you were to get out?
Well, luckily we won't be around to see it.
It's sad.
It's probably going to be for the worse. It gets worse and worse every year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thomas Joseph Mercy, 46 of Crestline, was convicted in the 2009 kidnapping, assault, and battery of 3 women, animal cruelty. I hate that. And dissuading a witness. See, my worst thing in that is animal cruelty.
It's just the animals don't do anything.
People, for instance, those are the worst type of people for me. Is people who are cruel to animals.
It's bad to be cruel to a human, but at least a human can defend itself if
Right.
it has the opportunity. The animal trusts everyone.
Right.
And it's always these sickos who get on the cat's good side or something, and then they beat it up. But it's like such a thrill.
I hate that. I would much rather have somebody beat up a person than a cat. I don't know if that makes me a bad person or not, but
No, it doesn't.
I definitely hate animal cruelty. But in his trial, Murphy made the decision to act as his own attorney, but after several incidents of witness intimidation, he was ordered to be represented by an actual attorney. If you understand that, call the show, because I don't. Murphy's attorney filed a motion asking the judge for a new trial based on what he called was a violation of his client's right to represent himself. During the motion for a new trial, it was revealed that Murphy is now engaged to convicted murderer Carmen Montalongo, who was sentenced this week to 26 years to life for cutting into pieces.
Sex during the
So two convicted murderers now are engaged, I guess.
God, imagine their sex. It must be so much choking and punching and giving each other black eyes. It must be so violent. Hey, you dumb bitch. You dumb douchebag.
And that's like, oh, I love you too. Man.
Hey, you go from being violent and
Right.
kicking each other in the ass, and then
Oh my gosh.
That'll be Ray Rice and his wife soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ. It'll be Greg Hardy.
He's not wrong about that. I wouldn't suspect it. Once a killer, always a killer, right? Right, Ray
I
Lewis.
keep
Yeah, you
waiting
still
for
work
him
for
to-
ESPN.
And you let him babble about things, douchebag. What else does it say?
Murphy had gone to a home in Crestline searching for his girlfriend in 2009. He forced a woman into the house, threatened to kill her, and 4 other people if they tried to leave. Court records show. One woman tried to escape, and Murphy beat her and another woman who came to her aid with a hammer. Jeez. One woman eventually escaped, and law enforcement were contacted. Murphy fled the home before authorities could take him into custody.
Hey, you're such a tough guy, man, that you're going to abuse a woman? Why not wait and defend yourself to the cop? Because
Yeah.
you're a piece of dirt white supremacist. You're a scumbag. You're a leech.
Right. That's right. I forgot that this guy's a white supremacist. Like, he needs to, die.
Yeah.
He needs to be dead regardless. Police found him the next day in Fullerton, California, and chased Murphy on the 91 freeway at speeds as high as 100 miles per hour. My. Deputies at the time
speeding
of
by any chance?
that's probably another count. One count of speeding, right?
Yeah.
Deputies at the time of his arrest said he slammed into several vehicles after getting off the freeway and eventually jumped out of the vehicle. He was captured by police, of course, probably because he was fat and couldn't run. San
He
Bernardino.
doesn't look fat at all. He actually looks like he's in shape.
Yeah, he might be in shape.
I just think the cops are trained to run fast.
Yeah.
I feel like they do something. Maybe they give you workout regimens where your legs are really strong. Because I've seen cops run at this one fest. It's called Frontier Days, and they were going after this teen. And the guy was fat, but man, could he run fast. I think they teach you how to run fast.
Probably.
There's
They've
something
got a
they
couple
do.
secrets or
Call
something.
the show if you know something about that. 847-866-9687. What else does it say?
During his trial, Murphy asked an attorney to post an ad in a local newspaper that would name the victims in his case and describing in negative light so as to intimidate them and not to show up to testify. So those were the women and stuff. That's pretty much about it as far as the story. It's just this guy and his wife was sentenced last week to 26 years to life for the murder of another woman. So they're just a bunch of murdering... They're a murdering couple, I guess is what you could say.
Yeah, they sound like a bunch of good people. All righty.
Definitely.
Coming up, the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
All right, what's coming up?
An ex-counselor accused of sexually exploiting a newborn. And we
he
tweeted out the
sold
photo.
the video to a
Apparently
foster
so.
dad. And I will get into why pedophiles should be killed immediately and not even given a choice of.
Also, a white couple got black sperm from a sperm bank
And now
sues.
they're mad. And now they're mad that they got that black sperm. That
Like,
black
sure, it's a
jay.
mistake by the sperm bank, but then you just come off as racist.
Come on, man.
Right.
847-866-WNUR. It's 847-866-9687. Also, check out my app, Hoppe Radio. If you have the iPhone, just search up Hoppe Radio. But if you have the Android device, it's on Stitcher, Spreaker, and TuneIn. Just search up Hoppe Radio. We will be right back on the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show. But this song is dedicated to all the potheads out there smoking that bong. It is Lighters Up by Lil Kim. We will be right back on the Hoppe and SuperRICH Show. Hang
On.
on.
The Hoppe and SuperRICH Show.
Pass the blunt.
Your lighters up, Philadelphia, put your lighters up, Detroit, put your lighters up, Chi-Town, keep putting them lighters up, no matter where you're from, put your lighters up.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppe Radio. For more info, check out hopperadio.com and hoppesworld.com.